And record!
Alright. So are you good? Are you going? Are you rolling?
I'm live. I'm live.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to
I'm
this
here.
evening's gameplay slash
Hello.
discussion. Hello. So this evening, I guess I'll just kind of lead it off. We're going to be talking about kind of, we're trying to think about different ideas of what we wanted to
No,
talk about.
you came
with the
up. This
idea
was all you.
of
You literally came. You texted us
It was.
with this idea.
Well, we had talked about it beforehand, like different ideas, and this one was one that just got brought back to the table. And that is, in the Harry Potter universe, what house is the best?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Hold on. Let's pull something up here. Oof. It's so bright.
Oh. You're gonna pull up information?
Yes, but not the kind
Not
of
just make
information
an
you're
overall
thinking.
argument? Okay. So Michael, what from a Pottermore standpoint, what house?
Hold on. Wait. Before I even say anything, let me clarify that when it comes to the Pottermore, the Harry Potter franchise, the Pottermore site or whatever it's called now, the Wizarding World site, Fantastic Beats, all that stuff. Fantastic Beats, brought to you by Dre. I know, like, I am not a Harry Potter know-it-all person. I don't know much about.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Harry
like
Potter
I've seen the movies and I've read books 1 through 5. That's it. So when it comes down to like,
you didn't even bother finishing them
no,
all?
I'm a lazy person.
Okay.
Whoop. Oh, woo. That's where's my keyboard? So I do not. There's a lot that like I don't know that goes into this universe that J.K. Rowling made. So like most of what we're gonna be talking about, I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, that's right, sure, that's what a Gryffindor is.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm sitting right now, just so everyone's aware.
Okay. Well, I mean that's fair. That's 100% fair.
But on Pottermore,
So,
I am a Gryffindor. So all you Gryffindors out there, better be watching this. You better comment about why Gryffindor is the best.
all right. Well, that's fair. So I am a big fan of Harry Potter. The entire universe. I love it. I did enjoy the Fantastic Beasts movies. I know that's kind of a cardinal sin in the Harry Potter universe. I did enjoy them. They were fun, though. They were moments where it was hit and miss. But anyways, and I mean, when I mean I'm a huge fan, I watch all of the movies once a month. Yes, once a month. I have seen them over the past.
This is
10
really
years.
true. I remember living with you and hearing the Harry Potter movies playing upstairs every month for the whole year I lived there.
Sometimes it's more than once a month. Sometimes it's kind of sad. I do love them. It's the same with Lord of the Rings. I usually watch them once a month as well. But so I'm a big fan of it. I love the Harry Potter world that they did at Universal Studios. I'm getting a dropped frame rate right there.
No frames.
Yeah.
Nerd.
That's okay. We're gonna switch over to Wi-Fi.
Selection determined by certain which Harry Potter Gryffindor may have Hermione tree or typical.
And just like that, we switched over. So I shouldn't receive dropped frame rates from that. But anyways, so I loved the Harry Potter world. I'm massive fan. Anybody who knows me can attest to that. Anybody who comes to my shop in Cedar will know that those movies play pretty often. Which is kind of sad.
Oh, finish your thing. But I have a cool note.
But anyway, so my house on Pottermore is also Gryffindor. However, I do not believe that Gryffindor is the best house in the Harry Potter universe.
You think the Thunderbirds are, don't you? You like that American school.
I mean, the Thunderbirds SUU in Cedar City, Utah,
I mean, I wasn't thinking that, but sure.
Well, that's what they are, or the Thunderbirds, which is Ukaipa High
Actually,
School,
Ash was just telling me
California.
we were looking at like an image of the American schools, like the different house logos, and the Thunderbird, which he was telling me the Thunderbird is more like Ravenclaw in comparison to Hogwarts house. So
Okay.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean that's.
But I
super
would
cool.
I would imagine that the schools, because pretty much this is what we were talking about just like 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, is pretty much when you, the Harry Potter fan, take your quiz and you get sorted into your house. It's more just like a standardized personality test, you know.
Yeah.
So the American school is pretty much the same thing, but it's just their personalities are just in different locations than they would be for the Hogwarts school.
Yeah. Totally.
Fun fact, while we're on the topic of the houses in general, I did not know this, that J.K. Rowling, when she created the houses of Hogwarts, she came up with the idea for them on a plane, on a flight. And so she says, quote, the best thing I ever wrote on was an airplane sick bag. I came up with the Hogwarts houses on it. Which I didn't know that. That's just one of those cool like behind the scenes things. I'm very much into like the behind the scenes, the making of stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. That's like when inspiration hits you, you take advantage of that time and you write it down however you need to do that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Just a fun little fact.
Yeah, that is super cool. I think the funny thing is I've watched the movies, and I read the books when I was little. My dad read them to me as well, and we read them through as the movies. So we read through them when they came out, and then we read through them when the movies were coming out. And there's always been one thing about the Harry Potter universe that bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that actually bothers me is that the American schools do nothing in the universe.
They play Quidditch. There's a whole bit about the World Cup or whatever.
Yeah. So, I've always had that's something that I've had issues with. That the so like when Voldemort rises to power and the world is struggling, you never see any of the American stuff.
But with keeping that in mind, though, I mean, it's like how do I say this? Like, it's from an American point of view. Like, I see what you're saying by that, but remember that this is not written like by an American. And if you're going to bring up the argument that why aren't the Americans involved with Voldemort's uprising, you could say the same thing for like why aren't the Russians involved? Why aren't the Chinese involved? The Japanese wizards, like it's only those in like the story takes place where it is. So like
no, it's true. But I mean, then why create the schools in the first place?
Just to help create a world.
That's my biggest thing. But because I mean, she then goes on to have them involved later on. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, if my frames keep dropping. We're just gonna keep plugging along.
Hold on, sorry. I apologize, chat. I was looking at something else. 'Cause I got your picture.
So,
Okay, sorry. So I have a comment from chat here saying, sorry. So they start off with saying, "Because I got your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria. Count me in." Thank you for that. And because the American wizardry schools just teach you how to make magical bacon.
That is absolutely perfect. I love it. That is
Thank
fantastic.
you, Pump Sidon.
And it is so true.
Wink, wink.
I mean,
nod.
You see it in the Fantastic Beasts series how kind of different they are, right? But anyways, the funny thing is you know, I think my favorite kind of tidbit for the Harry Potter universe is when I was living in Scotland and when I met Robbie Coltrane, the guy who plays Hagrid.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, just all around. But I think, you know, we were kind of talking about this idea of talking about this universe, and I wanted to say, you know, though I'm a Hufflepuff, not a Hufflepuff, a frickin' Gryffindor. Nobody's a Hufflepuff.
There are
a
wonderful group of people from that house. You watch it.
Yeah.
You just hung out with one tonight, actually.
Is
yes.
he a Hufflepuff?
Let's see.
Huh.
Okay, this is all Quidditch. I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking up the whole why aren't there like Americans involved in Harry Potter stories, and there's from this one page I'm looking at right now, but like I don't know.
I'm gonna have to end my stream for 2 seconds. It's gonna kick back on. I just have to reset something. So give me just 2 seconds here.
So I get. Hey! Oh, look at you! Yes, go Hufflepuffs! Way to go! We have so many Hufflepuffs in chat and right here. You can't see them, viewers, except for you in the chat. You're fabulous. You in chat, you're fabulous. Way to be a Hufflepuff. I'm a Gryffindor.
I think I just fixed it. So here's the thing, right? Yes, Hufflepuff gets they get the shaft, and the cool thing is you know, Hufflepuffs, you know, the mascot is a badger.
What's a badger?
One of the scariest animals on the frickin' planet. They're built like tiny tanks.
I mean, have you seen Redwall? Have you read Redwall? The badger's insane.
Have you seen Magic the Gathering?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering, the 1/1 badger.
Oh,
the flavor text on it's like nobody messes with the badger or something
the
like
little
that.
one. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But my honestly believe...
Hold on, time out real quick, time out. Did we want to play around while we were waiting for James? Okay, let's do something. I'm still gonna be like looking up stuff while we're playing, but
Oh, same, absolutely. I'm joining up on you.
But we wanted to play, so.
Yeah, you know, I just think so. Though Gryffindor is the house that I belong to, I do have to say that let's see here. I guess I'm gonna keep dropping frames. We're just gonna keep plugging along and pretend it doesn't happen. I do have to say that Slytherin is the best.
So,
house.
on that note, you're talking about how like Hufflepuffs are not really liked generally, but obviously there are lots of Hufflepuffs out there, and I'm going to like the books and stuff. Obviously, the books focus on Harry Potter, who is a Gryffindor, and his main antagonist, not main antagonist, what's that? His main rival is Draco Malfoy from House Slytherin. And so something that
Yeah.
always bugged me growing up was people would give Slytherins a bad rap simply because of Draco Malfoy. Like, because the books obviously are telling a story, and like this story has villains, and the villains so happen to be associated with that house. But like, I think a lot of people don't understand like how the personality traits that make a Slytherin, because like of all the houses, Slytherins, from what I understand, are like the most ambitious. Like when they want to do something, they will go do that thing. They are the go-doers.
Yeah.
They're the people that will get things done. They're reliable because when they want to do something, they want to do it, and they want to do it correctly. I'm gonna turn my game audio down here. You keep talking.
They are kind. Here's the thing, right? Is they're kind of do what I tell you, right? I mean, they are ambitious, but they follow what they've been told to do. But also they like to lead that because they are driven in their ambitions, and they're not going to let very many things stand in their way. What's up, James?
Oh yeah, so I just pulled up like the different values of each house. The very first one that pops up for Slytherin is ambition.
Yeah, they are unbelievably ambitious characters.
And with that said, the first definition that comes up for Hufflepuff is hard work.
Hey, let's go in way of areas. Let's go to port. I gotta do
all right, let's jump.
In port. I just gotta start a. I gotta get kills in port.
Oh, gotcha.
So.
Yeah, Hufflepuffs. Let's see. Hard work, dedication, patience, loyalty, and fair play.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And this is stuff like I'm looking this up mostly because I just don't know. Like, there's a lot I don't know about the houses. So Gryffindor.
Yeah, and Hufflepuff they get passed over, but they are unbelievably witty.
Mm-hmm.
And they are resourceful. They just don't. They tend not to get the credit that they deserve.
Right.
Just because they're not.
Hold on. What is going on
these
here?
Main entitled, houses. They're not one of the big regal houses.
Hey James, what's up?
Hello. So James, we were just talking about why Slytherin's the best.
I mean,
house.
we weren't talking about that exactly. We were talking about why it's not necessarily fair to say the other houses aren't bad because.
Oh yeah, you said aren't bad. Yeah,
because like again, a lot of people associate Slytherin as the bad guy house, which is not true.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Diamati? Do I want a Diamati? By the way, there are guys here with us.
Yep.
I don't know if they followed, but they did. They did shoot at me. They did miss.
Yeah.
Where's that contract? No, it's with you. It's just down the hall.
It's right here.
Sniper.
Yeah, no, Hufflepuffs, they just don't get a lot of credit. Ravenclaws are kind of the same way. I mean, Rowena Ravenclaw, her daughter, was a ghost at Hogwarts, right?
Yes, yeah, because that's who Harry talks to, right? In the 7th.
Yeah, that's how he gets the tiara. That's how he gets the lost diadem. And that's super important. That's a very important artifact. Otherwise, they would have totally lost.
Yeah, and I mean, like their traits are very valuable too. I mean, intelligence, knowledge. For me, the one that sticks out is curiosity, creativity, and wit. Like a lot of people give, like even I made some jokes about Ravenclaw. Like I was making jokes about Ravenclaw, but don't shoot my teammate.
Hey, you
Yep.
tell him, Michael.
Woo! I blew him up. Oh, hey, that's a. Oh, you got it. Okay, there's another guy shooting at us. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna reload and then I'm gonna swap to my sniper. Anyway, even tonight, I made a couple jokes about Ravenclaw. You know, I was just being stupid, but like even Ravenclaw, those personality traits do.
Hey, let's head for that supply.
We're not
Actually,
gonna
never mind, we only
make
got
that
19.
supply run. Where are you getting shot at? What's going on?
He's down on the stairs. Oh,
Where is he?
shoot.
Where's his teammate?
So I tried to pin him. He should be right there. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye out for his teammate. So he's got a riot shield. Watch it.
Got him.
There you go. Yeah, I'm still keeping an eye
Where
out.
are
I
you?
don't see anybody.
I forgot you went down. I was just gonna go like start looting.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
Anyway, yeah. So like, I think when now here's another thing that I don't really know. Like, how much of this, like, obviously J.K. Rowling wrote the lore for a lot of this and created a lot of this.
Yep.
But how much of it did she create, you know? Like, did she just come up with a basic idea of houses?
She came up with
She
all
did
of
come up with, like, all of it, the in-depth personalities of
it.
everything.
You know, the school itself is a very English school, like, right? So
Huff is the backbone of
the
society.
competitiveness between groups and people like that is very common. Basically, if you think about it, it's kind of like our sorority, the sorority.
To answer your
systems,
question,
right?
can you guys hear me?
What?
Can you guys hear me? Cool. Okay, good.
The houses, the housing
to answer
system
your question,
is very similar to an American sorority system.
About do I only stream on Twitch? I only stream on Twitch, but I record the videos I make and then I post them on my YouTube
Is there a
channel,
reason you're not heading up the stairs?
LilmacGaming. Oh.
Michael? Hey James, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
I think Michael disappeared. I do believe he completely
He muted
froze.
himself.
Oh, well, I thought he froze because he was not moving as took us.
He muted.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if she.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
I think she came up with all of it.
No, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean that's just. Like,
Yep,
we gotta
yep.
go,
I know. I know.
Michael, we gotta run. I think that's just a very a good way. If you look at it, I mean, these class systems and these school, you know, competitiveness is just extremely common. Especially there was a guy that just dropped up on West building. He is on the top of the roof, so do watch it. But we gotta go.
Also, I have enough for loadout.
Okay, well, don't get caught.
No,
in
I'm
the
not, I'm not.
Fog there.
Wait for a second that you have enough for loadout.
I have $11,000.
But so the reason here's the thing, right? This is why I think, you know, Slytherin got gypped in every single, you know, House Cup tournament. Every single one.
How so?
The very, very first one, right?
They don't have plot armor.
They don't have plot armor. I mean, if you take that into consideration, then
I'm getting shot from east, right behind me. Got him. There we go. Oh, he's.
I'm pushing him.
Yeah,
I'm
he got
pushing
me.
him. I don't know if I'm gonna get to.
Wouldn't push him. All right,
I don't know if I'm even gonna make it.
But think about it, right? Slytherin had won.
I'm not gonna make it before I go down. I'm gonna die. Dang it.
They won the House Cup. And then Dumbledore decided that, you know, that wasn't the case because of things that they'd done wrong. But he broke the school policies. The school policies, you know.
Okay, but I mean,
both of them technically should have gone expelled. So by school rules, Slytherin won fair and square.
Wow, that's really loud on my headset.
Up until the very,
I don't stream on Facebook just because I just don't. I might in the future, but as right now, I'm fine streaming on Twitch and then uploading to YouTube.
What he did, they would have won. Plus, Neville Longbottom stood up to his bully. He shouldn't have gotten frickin' 500 points for it.
I mean, I don't know. That's
saying if your bully isn't important.
That's just something that she did for.
It is, but by school standards for academic, being a nice person isn't grounds for academic success.
True, but then that brings to question what's the purpose of the school? Is the purpose of the school to be academic, or is it also part of them to make good people? So that's something that I don't really know how to answer.
Well, obviously, it's not to make them good people because they didn't make them good people.
Well, obviously, people.
What are the competitions called again?
Huh?
What are the competitions called again?
Oh, the House Cups. The like how it happens in the first and second movies or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I lost my gulag. I think really one the most important thing is that's just her that's just J.K. Rowling telling the story in a way so everyone recognizes the actions of people, but in a lore aspect, I mean, it could be that that's how it's been for as long as Dumbledore has been in charge, he could have always been like that. So maybe there were Slytherins who did good deeds in his eyes, and so he did the same thing for Slytherin a couple of years, I wouldn't know for certain because I'm not looking it up right now, and
if you look from just a purely cinematic standpoint, he didn't. Because Snape gets totally blindsided when he's about to announce that he's going to give last-minute points. He's like, wait, what? From a movie standpoint.
Right. You getting shot at? Oh, you're shooting.
No. I'm just trying to get far enough ahead that I have the... I need, a supply run.
There's one over here with a four-wheeler.
That'll be good.
You just gotta outrun the smoke is all.
We should make it. Maybe.
Someone is shooting you, and it's off to the right. I can hear it in my headphone.
According to a quote in the movies, or it might be the books, it doesn't say which one it's a quote from, but while you are at Hogwarts, your triumphs will earn you house points. So technically, any triumph that any house has.
We have not done a Naruto episode. This is only our second episode we've done. But I'll put it up with the guys.
Yes, but
however, I'll let you know that I know nothing about. I know a lot of cool facts about Naruto, but I don't know enough about Naruto's story to talk about it. So
it's very much a merit system.
But I don't know.
Yeah, so
it's all. I know James will talk about it.
Biased to who's giving the points.
Yeah, which is why Snape does slight Harry by, giving him losing 5 points their first meeting for his class cheek, right?
Well, no, I didn't. Sorry.
I just ran over a guy.
Oh, dude, nice. That's how we do it.
On my frickin'
I think that's another one of those. It's not necessarily supposed to be Snape is trying to give Slytherin the better chance of winning. At least as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Snape's whole character dynamic is he gets after Harry. One, because Harry is supposed to be the chosen one, he needs to toughen up to beat Voldemort. Two, obviously Harry Potter reminds him of James Potter, which he doesn't like, as far as I'm aware. And then, so that's at least what I always felt, is Snape was always hard on Harry because one, he reminds him of his dad, and two...
There's a whole bunch of crap right there, Michael.
A whole bunch of crap with his dad. But at the same time, obviously, he does whatever he can to protect him because he promised and he loved Lily. I'm gonna get down here.
We should.
Hey, do you want this mask?
Forward just a little bit. Yeah, I'll come grab it. Yeah, no, and it is 100% true. You know, he was mean to Harry.
There's a lot of stuff.
But you know, I think, you know, and I can't remember in the books. It's been so long since I read the books. Whether J.K. Rowling, you know, explains, you know, his behavior behind it, whether Snape just felt obligated to Lily Potter rather than Harry, and just felt, you know, that out of love for her, he had to be, you know, somewhat okay with Harry.
Yeah, I could see that at first, but And I don't know. Again, I could be completely wrong because I'm not a huge Harry Potter like know-it-all. What's the term? I don't really know a lot about the Harry Potter lore. But I would say Snape's like sincerity for Harry does grow as the years go by. Enemy right in front of me.
I mean, okay. I'm coming down to push with you.
Ah, dang. He's running. He's running to the buildings with the red roofs.
Okay.
He's in the storage units right here. You take left, I'll take right.
Yep. Okay, heading left.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There's team on the roof. Team on the roof. I think it's the guy's teammate. Oh, it's someone who's hunting me. I didn't even realize I was being hunted. Crap.
Oh, I got him. That was bad. I downed him now. 3 kills. Alright, it's good. Yeah, just back out and we'll get James on here.
So, I don't really know for certain about that, but like I always felt like at first Snape was really rough on Harry just because there's so much of James within Harry.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that does develop throughout the story. And I think that's one of those things that you don't get to see in the movies, at least until the end, which I think they did well with that, like the big reveal at the end. It's a classic.
Oh yeah, it showed that, you know, he loved Lily and Harry before he ever really met Harry. He's just because he's already in protective mode. Although he still carries animosity towards James. You can see that when he just says, hide them both. Like, I mean, he doesn't say, hide James. He says, Lily, and then he says he thinks it's her son. Hide them both. You're just like, wow, dude, you really don't like James, which is understandable from, you know, his backstory.
He made his life hell in school, and then stole his girl, so.
Yeah, he was treated like an outcast, which, you know, also kind of
that's cool.
throws it back to, you know, Slytherins being viewed as outcasts because Snape was a Slytherin.
Did you know the Slytherin has won the House Cup more than
any other? I guess that's true, yeah, because they make a comment about that in the movie, right? Don't they make a comment about how Slytherin always wins? Like it's Neville or Ron says something?
They won from the years 1985 to 1991.
Yeah, so yeah, that's awesome.
And then Gryffindor won every year after that, except 1994 to 1996.
Which is pretty much
the last year was 1998.
Time that they're together.
Kind of not to change gears too much, but since we are talking about the Harry Potter universe, the Ilvermorny school in America.
Yeah. You can actually take their house.
So I'm a Thunderbird for Ilvermorny.
I'm the Pudgewuggy thing.
Yep, the Puckwudgie.
Yeah.
Puckwudgie, yeah.
I sit at the
Puckwudgie
as well.
A fun fact about them is, so what I did is I looked up like the different personality traits of each house for each school. That's what I have pulled up right now.
Are you comparing them between
No,
Harry
well,
Potter
not
and
necessarily comparing them, but just looking at them each individually, just like their cool stuff. But the 4 houses of the Ilvermorny school have been described as each representing a different part of the human being, which is kind of a cool concept. So the horned serpent represents the mind and favors scholars. So it turns out the horned serpent is more like Ravenclaw. Wampus represents the body and favors warriors. Pukwudgie represents the heart and favors healers. Thunderbird represents the soul and favors adventurers. Whereas Hogwarts houses describe which traits you value above all else.
Yeah, theirs tend to be more of like, you know, nobility and veracity.
Yeah, it's cool because
like
when you scroll down, like on the for Hogwarts, when I'm scrolling through and looking for the houses, each of the houses are organized, like are separated by their house. But for the Ilvermorny, they're separated by the body, the piece of the human being that they represent. So instead of saying horned serpent in bold and then describing the house, it says mind and then it describes the house, which is kind of cool. It's interesting to see how like the creation of this whole other school, she really went, and I don't know, did she create the Ilvermorny house? Or was this like a fan creation that she like adopted?
No, she had it because of the Fantastic Beasts series.
So it's cool to see that like she took the time to make sure that each school that she's gone in depth to has had its very own characteristics, its own origins.
Pause for just 2 seconds. Where are we going?
I'm not in charge. I'm just saying. Nice. Whee!
Look at that.
It's cool to see that J.K. Rowling makes sure she puts in the effort to like make those differences and makes each, you know, when you're looking at it, like each country, each continent has different cultures and behaviors, and so it's nice to see that. Did you die?
James?
What happened?
My controller's not working.
Oh my gosh.
That was just super awkward. Suddenly you hit the ground.
Let me try something real quick.
Whee! Ooh, syntax. What are we doing? Oh my gosh, we're way outside the circle. Let's go. What do you want to do?
I don't really care.
Let's go.
I'd say we just kind of raid the houses.
Let's make our. I'm gonna make my way to this recon, so we're at least moving in because we are pretty far outside the circle, and I don't want to get.
All right,
I don't want to get caught like last round because I was literally like inches away from getting into the ring.
Yeah.
And
that's
what.
Why the heck?
So one of the things that I find interesting, right?
So here's the thing, my controller's not working, so I'm just gonna
Wait,
die.
what? Why is it not working?
I don't know. Just won't let me use my controller. I guess I could have tried and killed it.
Is it just?
Are you playing on the computer?
Is it?
Yeah.
Why don't you switch to mouse and keyboard?
Because I don't know how to play with mouse and keyboard.
Is it something in? Is it something
thing.
just in your configuration?
There's like a setting thing that I might need to change.
Okay, because I was gonna say I think it might be that, but
I don't know how to. I don't know how to pause the game outside. Like,
So this is something I'm interested in getting your guys' perception on. Your input, not perception. Is so Voldemort, right?
Uh-huh.
He survived by creating Horcruxes.
Yeah.
Horcruxes are created through murder,
right? I do believe that's correct.
So when he murders people intentionally, he can intentionally create a Horcrux.
Right.
Harry is also a Horcrux, but was 100% unintentional.
True. I mean, but I don't see how it could. I think it's one of those.
How could it be unintentional? Because it takes a lot. You have to murder somebody and then have to do something.
Okay. Here. Let me.
But if it's murder, then he would have created like 30 to 50
Let's
Horcruxes.
take it from this idea. You're learning to drive stick shift, right?
Yeah.
So you go into first gear, then second gear, third, yada yada. You make your way down until you get to gear 5, or whatever you need to do. But you get to the point. So like now we compare that to Voldemort. Voldemort intentionally kills someone, and then makes a Horcrux from it, right?
Yeah.
But even someone who, even someone who drives stick shift their whole life can still sometimes jump gears or whatever without even knowing or even feeling it, if they're going fast enough or what have you. Because there are plenty of times when I was driving truck, and I was going fast enough that I could immediately skip from first to third or something like that, or from third to fifth. And I wouldn't even notice it. And then when I would reach down to switch to fifth, I would realize, oh wait, I'm already in fifth gear. So it could be one of those that like you've done it so many times that you know what to do.
That your body subconsciously kind of does it.
And some of that may
I get
and some of that may have been because and some of that could have been because of how his mother protected him.
Yeah, it's out of desperation, right? So it rebounded. And Dumbledore kind of explains that. But, you know, there are moments where if it was out of desperation or he was flustered, then it would lend itself to the idea that every time he got flustered, he'd basically, most likely, create another Horcrux.
Keep working on that. Get all the loot. I'm gonna grab the truck.
I
You run out to the street, and I'll come swing and get you. I don't want to die.
So I figured it out. I need to change it outside of game.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Alright.
Come on. Hop in.
Go.
Are you in? Oh my gosh!
No, I just can't.
Devin!
You were way too far away for me to get in. Like,
crap.
way too far. So there was no hope. There was no way I was gonna make it to your car, regardless of where you were.
Dang it! We got killed by the smoke. Well, you got killed by the smoke again.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'll give up, and then we'll go from there. But like, I mean, it's interesting how Horcruxes work, the idea of them, because it basically, I mean, how they describe it, at least in most of it, is you kill somebody, you can create a Horcrux. It never gives like the full it's very vague on
I think
whether you have to cast a spell.
I think people have done like a deep understanding of it, because I remember learning quite a bit about it a long time ago.
But if you have to cast a spell, and if it's an extensive process, then there should be no way that you could accidentally make one.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't think there's like a spell involved with making it.
Yeah.
No, so what it is when you murder someone, your soul splits through that act anyways. So like in the lore of Harry Potter, whenever you murder someone, part of your soul dies.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Part of you dies with it.
And then so you manually essentially put that part of your soul that's dying into a Horcrux. And so essentially what it says happens is when he was trying to kill Harry's mom, what happened was when he did that, the spell that she put on him reflected back, and he died instead, but he put part of himself in Harry subconsciously.
Oh, and that makes sense because then that makes a lot of sense because
in the moment of dying.
So consciously he can put his soul where he wants.
But
it.
this was out of
a grander mastery of what their soul
right. This
can
was
do.
this was an act of desperation. Like his body acted out.
Michael, you have enough to buy.
I know. I need to get to. I'm gonna go to this buy station, and then that loadout popped up, so I went to the loadout first.
Figure out how to pause.
So no, that makes a lot of sense because if he had to do it because the spell rebounded, killing him, he had to like save himself somehow. I mean, obviously he had other
out of desperation.
Right, like obviously he had other Horcruxes, so he wouldn't have died, but that makes a lot more sense than him just unknowingly.
Kind of like a survival.
Like if he did it out of a jerk reaction because he got. Oh, there's a guy here.
Yep, run. Oh,
yep.
Sniper.
And I don't want to risk that. He's got a teammate with him. Will you mark me another buy station?
Yeah.
No, not that. That's the one I was just at.
Oh, well, sorry. I just clicked it, dude.
Whee!
You do have a guy over.
Yeah, yep.
By that four-wheeler, so just be careful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna buy you, and then I'm gonna go because I'm gonna get you back, and then I'm gonna run because I have a lot of people around me. Ooh! I got shot by a sniper. Yeah. I'm going to there. Or do you want me to meet you at the loadout?
Meet me.
Where?
Let's go to the loadout.
Because I can't stop or else I'm going to die. Because I'm surrounded by a lot of people. And I can't really hide because the four-wheeler's on everyone's maps. Shoot! I'm dead. I got ambushed.
I'm having...
Dang it.
Man, I have to keep I'm having some latency issues, so I'm just going to have to let it kind of play out. It's all good, though. Drop frames is all. I mean, that makes more sense. I've always just found it interesting because, you know, if it were out of desperation or something, you know, Voldemort kills a lot of people. And if he knew, even remotely, that Harry was going to get the Horcruxes, you would think... Oh, wow. That close? Okay, never mind. You would think he would start to create more.
Right.
By his acts of murder. But granted, you know, can you actually make another Horcrux from an already Horcruxed soul?
What do you?
I don't think
he made 7.
I mean, he made
7 from his original soul.
Well, but he didn't make them all at once. He didn't make them all at once.
No, he didn't.
Oh, careful! Like, there's guys right by you, Devin. There's a team right there. In those buildings. That's right where I died. Was right there.
I don't think the first time he was reincarnated wasn't from a Horcrux. It was from it was from Quirrell.
Yeah.
Or no, it was from like a spell that they used using like his bones and shit. I don't think he came back through Horcrux the first time.
I think
Quirrell wasn't a Horcrux. I don't actually.
No.
I think he was in a way. He had to have been in a way.
No,
I don't think he was, because when you like, I know for certain when I used to look up like what are the Horcruxes, Quirrell was never mentioned. That doesn't mean Quirrell wasn't used in some capacity. It could be. All right, here's another comparison. Sauron from Lord of the Rings, when he was defeated, his presence never really left. The ring was the equivalent of a Horcrux for him, but he was not there in body. You know, so there's no reason.
Hey, get me a.
There's no reason why Voldemort would be any different in that regard. There's 2 right there. Careful, yeah, careful for the high value target in the car dealership. Oh, as careful for the sniper. Careful for the sniper. You need to plate up.
It sounds like they used Cedric Diggory's death to bring him.
Yeah,
back
so
to
like
life.
Voldemort was never gone. Dang it. Voldemort was never gone because he had the Horcruxes.
Yeah, no, he never was completely gone. He couldn't completely.
Here, hold on real
explain
quick.
that.
Am I backing out so you can fix controller stuff, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll back out.
That'd be easy. I mean, I can try and play the match.
No. Do what you need. We'll just chat for a sec.
Yeah, it'll take like 5 seconds.
But like the whole idea of like he's not dead, but he's not necessarily there in full. You're good. Okay, he's not really there in full capacity, just like Sauron was. Makes a lot more sense.
But Sauron's not real. Voldemort is.
What?
Exactly.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Coward.
Just because it doesn't take place on Earth. Just because you hate Middle Earth.
Now, I like how you said it doesn't take place on Earth, and then said
It's
Middle
not Earth, it's Middle Earth.
Doesn't take place on the middle of the earth.
That is the middle of the Earth. It's journey to the center of the Earth. That's where it all happened.
That's what. It's the real name of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's the unknown true name.
It's yeah. So no, I've just these are things that I've always kind of bounced off my head. I'm like, huh. I don't really, and I mean, like I said, I've watched these movies a lot.
Boop. Let's see. I don't know.
How do whatever Dobby's race is, what
house
are they
elf?
again?
The elves?
House elves.
Yeah. How do they become enslaved again?
They were enslaved long ago, just because they were viewed at the time of basically, you know, right around. Well, actually, before Voldemort, they were just inferior. They were viewed as inferior species and races, even with extraneous magical power. So it's more of a suppression ideology, right? Because the house elves, I mean, they are more powerful than wizards.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes sense because I mean, like, clearly.
Well, I wouldn't say more powerful.
Not necessarily more powerful, but the fact that they can channel magic without the need of a wand to channel it, like they can channel it through themselves, even if it's just minor magic, is, you know, it's pretty cool.
And I think, you know, it kind of a side comparison is like, if you look at the lore of The Witcher, right? The elves were the first ones to kind of gain control of magic, and then they taught everybody else to use it. Like, elves in all lore are inherently magical creatures.
See you, man. Right.
All right. Will somebody else pick? I've
Sure.
picked twice.
Let's go. Let's go here.
All right.
It's interesting. I obviously I'm trying to play the game as well, but in the books, Dobby winking creature. Oh, whoa, who's shooting at me? They serve. I don't know. It's interesting to read just like a Wikipedia about house elves, because when it talks about house elves, it talks about house elves. It doesn't talk about the elf race. It talks about them as like the house elf race. So
Yeah.
that's interesting to think about in like the idea of whoop, jump down here. That's probably a whole other side to the universe that just has not been explored at all.
Like the house elves.
Yeah,
just in general?
because I mean, like, and obviously I haven't read through the whole thing. I'm sure there's more to the document than what I'm seeing, but just basing on the start of it, that they don't even talk about them as if they were their own race. They say house elf specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I got the code. Huh? Right, but like just this Wikipedia doesn't refer to them as elves; it refers to them as
I
house elves.
got down.
Here, I don't see them yet.
Wow, my internet is just wonky right now because it is the internet,
Interesting.
which is weird. James, are you having internet issues?
Nope.
Right.
But I'm wired in, so I'm
Oh,
not
so it's
going
like house elf is his own species. Gotcha. That.
Yeah, they're just not human.
Right. Gotcha. That's sad. That's incredibly sad.
What?
Sorry. So Ash is just telling me, just some more like in-depth like
You guys there?
about house elves and stuff, and like it obviously the Wikipedia
there
wouldn't
you are.
ever refer to them as just elves who were then enslaved as house elves, but rather they've been enslaved since the beginning. Like, since elves and humanity have ever existed, humans immediately dominated them.
Ah, interesting. Oh, well,
Right, when you first discover them. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Right.
I don't know where that chest is.
Right, that makes sense. Boop.
Oh. Cracked him.
Nice.
Oh, someone was on the roof. Michael. He's gonna finish me.
Oh, back up, Michael. Oh, you almost killed yourself there, bud. Hello. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I was just
They, Michael muted himself.
okay. No, it's interesting. I'm reading kind of through
You
some
guys
of
are
the fandom,
terrible.
lore, right?
Yeah.
So one of it says, a little bit of it says that, you know, all house elves have their own brand of powerful magic, which allows them to perform tasks. So apparently, it's kind of like, you know,
Michael, you're in the door.
they have a very specific
Michael's going down.
nuances of magic. So the best way I could describe it is, you know, like earthbending, firebending, and all. They inherently all kind of can do something predominant, right?
What? So they all just like have their own like things. So I guess Dobby specifically was like levitation.
Yeah,
telekinesis?
levitation and apparition, which is how he can disappear and stuff. So like that's why, you know, when he defends Harry, he basically blasts Malfoy, Lucius Malfoy back 100 feet.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
totally KOs him. So that's at least how this group kind of describes it. Also, in their mistreatment, so their enslavement, it talks kind of about how house elves are inherently obedient, and they are inherently absolutely obedient. So if you tell a house elf to do something, their nature takes over, and they have to do it, right? It's a driving force of them, and so they
Yeah.
are obligated, which leads to them being kind of enslaved, is just because of their good, loyal nature.
Interesting.
So they got mistreated because of how obedient and kind they are.
Manipulated.
Yeah. At least that's how it's described in the article I was reading.
Yeah, makes sense.
Copy. Transport.
I'm just messing with my settings right now.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm having this video stream is just not going to be near as good, just because inherently I'm having some pretty bad issues right now.
You need to get an Ethernet cord.
I probably should. I'll just landlock it in.
Well, it makes your connection better,
Yeah.
so you don't get any spikes.
Maybe I'll go buy one tomorrow, just for future streams.
I'll pick shuttle.
See if that helps.
Yeah.
Just upped my stream settings. If it doesn't work, it's okay. I ain't too worried.
Settings. So,
Setting charge.
I also left your guys' group, so let me know when you guys leave that match.
Oh, wait, am I not even... I'm not even watching the right person.
Michael died,
Oh.
so Michael must be AFK or something. I don't know.
Here, I'm gonna join up on you.
Got somebody under here.
Okay, I'm on you. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Right there.
Yeah, no, it's interesting to kind of look at the whole Harry Potter universe. I usually kind of base everything I look at off the movies, just because I've watched them so freaking much.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Well, do you think what Snape did was right? Like the way he treated Harry Potter?
On your feet. Let's go.
I wouldn't say right. I think Snape behaved how he knows how to behave. I mean, he followed the Dark Lord, right?
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing, and he knew what he was doing was bad. But he did have those redeeming qualities that led him to, betray Voldemort and move on, right? So, I think there's this I think his animosity is his own insecurity towards Harry Potter, solely because of his animosity towards James, but his love for Lily.
So
So Harry is the epitome of the things he loves and the things that drove him to make his life decisions, right? Because James really led him, because of the way he was treated in Hogwarts, he chose to follow the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
So that's why
But
I
I
would
mean,
say
like-
it's not necessarily right, but it's what he was.
Yeah, but he was also a spy from the very beginning.
Yeah, true.
So it's not like he didn't really change like sides or anything.
Well, he did. He actually followed. So he turned spied for the Dark Lord after having been with him for quite some time. The only reason he changed sides was because he found out that Lily and James were on the Dark Lord's hit list. So he had not approached Dumbledore before that point.
Setting charge.
Oh, okay, so he joined up with them, and then Lily and Harry died, or Lily and James
So
died.
Lily and Harry died not very long after he had turned sides to help Dumbledore. And rather than go to prison, he became a spy until the downfall of Dumbledore. So that's how because otherwise Snape would have been in Azkaban from the time Harry Potter was born on.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, you know, I think that's why, you know, it's not right for me to say, you know, oh, he was wrong by treating Harry that way. No, he was treating Harry the way, you know, he very naturally, because he's got an animosity towards, you know, what happened, but also a love and care for the kid that, you know, is the child of who he loved.
Okay.
And then, you know, pretty much everything Harry does, I mean, Snape does, is to benefit Harry Potter. Everything. Like,
yeah.
But it's stubbornly, but then once he's asked to do it by Dumbledore, he does it really well.
But it's also like, he didn't need to make his life hell and bully him for all 4 years.
Yeah, but that's just I mean, if you think that's a very, you know, he's a very narcissistic and, you know, aggressive person. He's just very cold. And so even acts of kindness and caring can come across that way. But also, you know, if you think about their very first interaction, Harry is super snarky to Snape right off the bat. And so Snape's standing there like, wow, look at this arrogant kid. Yeah, he's exactly like his dad. And then Harry doesn't do very much to disprove that.
It's true.
In their, at least in their interactions with each other.
Yeah.
Because Harry views him as this terrible, ominous force who believes that, you know, from day one that he's a terrible person. Of course he's going to betray everybody.
He's part of Slytherin. He's
Yeah.
evil. It's the only option.
He's evil.
I wonder if Michael died.
I don't know. I'm gonna completely restart my stream here for 2 seconds. See if I can get these dropped frame rates.
Okay.
I'm just
looking at weapon blueprints.
We're gonna get this back up and running. See if it's good to go. I don't know what happened to Michael.
Hopefully it'll let us into a game.
Yeah.
Proof.
Yeah, it's most definitely computer. It's most definitely Wi-Fi. I can see my Wi-Fi thing going in and out.
Oh.
So it's struggling, which is okay. It is what it is. It happens.
I think we got into the game. Or mine just froze for some reason. Oh, never mind.
You know one of the interesting characters of Harry Potter that doesn't get enough credit.
Lupin?
Who is that?
It's a Lupin?
Oh yeah. I wasn't gonna say Lupin, but he's most definitely one of those guys that totally gets the shaft in everything he does.
Who are you thinking?
It's frickin'
What did it say? Get ready to leave.
what's his bucket? Filch.
Professor Filch?
Yeah.
I forget who that is.
Filch is the
Oh, the janitor dude.
the janitor.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
gets shafted the
Yeah.
entire time. Because everybody gives him the rise, thinks he's inferior because he's a newt. He has no magic.
Yeah.
He has no magical abilities, and the poor guy is surrounded by magic and can't do crap. And so he's in a school where kids are learning it and flaunting it and misusing magic, and he can't even touch it.
Yeah, but like, that's his fault. He chose to work there.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you know, he was born by magical parents and totally got the shaft. It's not like being born with non-magical parents and having an awesome gift that, you know, you can kind of do what you want, you know?
I don't feel like he got shafted. I think he just got like a bad start, and then he just did whatever.
That is true, yeah.
He could have
But
just lived in the mortal world.
I feel bad for him. I mean, it would suck living in the mortal world when you know all that crap's there and you still can't touch it.
Mm.
If you were raised in a magical family and then tried to do it, you
Yeah.
basically feel like a constant failure your entire time. And then you, throughout your career, you side with the wrong people, so you just, and still somehow don't get fired.
Side with.
He sides with, frickin' Mrs.
I think he
Dolores
only does
Umbridge.
that because,
Kept him his job.
well, it's just like, she was the only person who had, like, order to the kids, in a sense.
Yeah.
So, like, he's just dealt with brats his whole life, and then someone was like, alright, here's some real punishment.
Yeah.
I think it was more
I
or
mean,
less
I guess
that.
in the first movie he does says, I do wish the old days where, detention would find you hanging in the dungeon by your thumbs.
Yeah.
Like, he's used to a very specific way of discipline, and these kids are getting off easy for things that, would have gotten them expelled.
Exactly. So I think it's more or
No,
less
I
that.
understand his animosity, but still, I'm like, the poor guy gets shafted hard. And then, like, even in the last movie, right? He, you got a guy up on the roof?
Heading there.
I'm back. I'm back.
No, you're not.
You guys playing another round? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
we're
you're
just
good.
doing
You're
blue.
good. Do your duos. Boop.
But no, so we were just talking about. James asked the question of, do you think Snape was right by treating Harry Potter the way he did? What do you think, Michael?
What he did was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like being an asshole to Harry because he didn't have to, he chose to.
Well, yeah, of course. I think. Obviously, was it generically like common understanding good that he was mean to, like, cruel to Harry Potter? No. There's no need to be cruel to someone, at least in my mind. But was it right for him to be, like, cruel and stuff to Harry? I would say. I wouldn't necessarily say it was right that he was cruel to Harry, but
I have a red access card.
but like, am I gonna fault him because of how he feels towards James Potter? No. Like, he obviously doesn't like James Potter. I mean, James, from going to school, there were kids, there were definitely kids in my class in high school that they would get into a class and the teacher would be like, "Are you so and so's brother? Are you so and so's sister?" And that puts a precedent on them. So, like, so it's not necessarily like he did the right thing by being cruel to Harry Potter, but I would be surprised if he was nice to Harry.
That's fair.
Yes. That's kind of what I said. I said, you gotta. He is just. His reactions.
Sorry.
One,
I thought they.
he felt alienated by characters.
That he didn't
the
want to become a
school, the
whiny
entire
prick like
time
his
he.
father?
What?
What was that?
Sorry. So Ash. Wait, the first part. Did you say it was right for him to pick on? Ash says it was right to pick on Harry because he didn't want Harry to be a whiny prick like his father.
Well, his father wasn't a whiny prick. He was just an asshole.
He's a little dick.
Right.
Classic teenager doesn't mean he wouldn't have been a good guy. No, my thing is I think his reactions and attitude towards Harry makes sense solely based on his disdain for James, because James slighted him their entire lives, but his love for Lily.
Oh shit, Andrew,
Yep.
I got.
Oh, I got down too. Yeah, I tried to.
No,
pump
wait,
you,
let
I
me
almost
throw
fell
my loadout. It glitched. So I couldn't shoot or do
Dude,
anything.
don't worry, guys. I'm gonna come join you, and we're gonna dominate.
Yeah, I got a couple more rounds in me. I can play till 1.
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting to see. You know, I think. Wait, did we back out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think it's just interesting because you know, you just have to look at
Oh, what the heck? Why am I accepting invites?
Snape loved Lily, but hated James. So you know, he was irritated with Harry because he could see James, but also was passionate about being, you know, keeping Harry safe because of his love for Lily.
You want to put it like that? Whatever.
I think Ash showed me something like someone made a post. It would be really cool if someone did a Snape movie about like Snape after he graduated Hogwarts and like.
Then they'd have to do so many individual movies.
Yeah, it would just be like it would be cool to do a movie of like Snape becoming a Death Eater and then turncoating to the good guys. You know.
Yeah.
Just because
I think they
people love
wrapped that
Snape.
up enough just through the last movie and the movie 6 through the pensieve scenes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because it's pretty simple. Right after he left Hogwarts, he became a Death Eater. He joined them.
It's all black and white.
And his arc is, you know, he was following Voldemort until Voldemort threatened Lily, the only person he loved.
Real life, Michael. There's only right and wrong.
His his arc is pretty straightforward.
There's no thinking involved whatsoever.
None at all.
He was like, I'm bad. Now I'm good. You know? That's the way the wind blows.
You know,
But he
if the wind's blowing north one day, I'm gonna walk north. You know, maybe go to an Arby's instead of a McDonald's.
Well, no, you don't do that.
You don't go to Arby's instead
Why
of
don't you go to
McDonald's.
Arby's?
You go to McDonald's. You just
You want to go to Arby's, get some curly fries?
you
Oh,
want
black
a sandwich that
ass.
smells
You
like
get
ass?
what's my favorite thing to get there?
An ass
The only thing to get at Arby's are the sliders.
No, you get the
That's true.
Reubens, man.
I have
Oh,
not
no,
gone to
here's the
Reuben.
thing. No, they did it for a while. They had gyros on their menu,
I think I remember that.
and their gyros were pretty good. Although
Not
Arctic
sound right.
Purple has better gyros.
Lamb from a fast food place?
Lamb from
Lamb?
gyros is a classic fast food street food.
Lamb from a fast food place? I don't think I've ever had lamb fast food.
That's what a gyro is. Lamb.
That kind of sounds like an oxymoron to me. Fast food lamb?
Alright, Michael,
Hey,
you get
Michael.
choose since you just randomly muted and left.
Am I picking? Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm picking.
Because you randomly muted and left. Where
Sorry,
did you go?
so like, low-key, I really had to use the bathroom.
You're doing a recon?
Yep.
What kind of pussy ass game are we
Well,
playing?
you should have picked something
You
different
know
then.
what? Alright, fine. We're getting the recons. We're doing all of them until we know where the final circle is. We're sitting in a building and
Dude,
not
that's
moving.
it.
That's exactly what's happening.
You read my mind.
I can't wait to have one kill by the end of this game.
What do you want me to do? Get a bounty? There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay, we're going for the bounty. There's a team there.
Well, kill them then. Oh, they're going for the police station. We're good. Oh, no, wait. There's 2 of them on the roof.
Yep, I'm getting shot.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
Just
come on,
died.
come on. Be on the roof.
Cracked one on
Got
the
me
roof.
killed, Michael. Congratulations. No, just
Where did
kidding.
the wait?
I cracked someone on this roof.
Crap, he saw me. I was hoping to get the jump on him, but he saw me.
So here's another interesting question I got for you guys. Do you think Harry still has animosity toward Malfoy
I don't think so.
at the end?
He learned from Snape's mistakes.
Harry learned from Snape's mistakes, or Malfoy learned from Snape's mistakes?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, the guy who got you,
That's fair.
Devin, just ran. Oh my gosh, what the?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't
Yeah,
looking.
ran right into you and you died.
I wasn't looking. It was a different guy.
So you don't think Harry has any animosity towards the fact that, you know, Malfoy tried to kill him on multiple occasions?
I'm sure he's like annoyed with him, but and like wouldn't invite him over for Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I
but-
don't imagine they associate in any capacity, like, unless they have to. But
I also don't think he's like sending him a hate
Yeah.
mail in the
I mean,
or anything.
like, I don't really remember them talking about
They
what,
just-
like, they obviously don't talk about what happens between the end of the Harry Potter story and then the Cursed Child story. They don't ever talk about what happened to Harry and Hermione and Ron while they were growing up during that time. But I imagine that I imagine some form of punishment came about, and you know, maybe Draco did some time or something. Like, I don't know. But
You don't think
but like,
that, you know, I got spotted by a,
hey, you guys want to do that recon?
Sure.
Or do I need to
Yeah,
rush
stuff,
down
yeah.
to give you backup?
I was right here. Oh,
Oh, they're getting my loot from earlier.
because my thing is, you know, I don't see Malfoy and Harry having much animosity towards each other, solely because Malfoy was just manipulated by his parents. Simple as that. His
Yeah.
dad,
Oh, you gotta be
his mom-
joking
his mom
me.
was a good person.
Michael, stop going off my.
Sorry,
own.
you guys were shooting this team, so I joined in shooting them, but
Shot no.
I did. I broke him, but
Well, you may have shot him, but I didn't.
but
him.
there they are.
They were shooting him.
Yeah.
I shot him a couple times.
Well, there I died again.
Hopefully James has enough to get you back.
There he goes dying
Yeah.
again.
Wow, there's so many teams over there. Holy crap. Yeah,
Oh, geez.
I don't know why you jumped
Whoops.
down. There's so many teams over there.
I destroyed the vehicle.
Nice.
Use that frickin' lance. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, long shot eliminated. Wow. Okay, there we go.
Oh, do you want me to mark you a
I
buy
don't see
station?
Harry,
Mark, bye.
them having
There's a
much
car
animosity
here, and there's a
towards
buy
each other.
station just a little bit beyond that. You don't need the car, but if you want to make the trip faster. You know, a character that I would love to learn more about is Ollivander. He's the wand maker.
The one.
I think Ollivander is an awesome character.
Oh, why?
Especially because of his knowledge of the Deathly Hollows.
Oh, his knowledge of the Deathly Hollows? Yeah.
Yeah. Like he. Oh, I missed. I'm coming. Go.
I just.
Remark.
Oh
why.
yeah, it's right
Yeah,
on
I
your
got
left. It's right next to you.
Oh.
I think, and it may not necessarily be the character of Ollivander that I like, but I love the kind of character that's like, he's old. He's like,
And on the. Oh, why'd you get out?
I just got down. I downed somebody.
are you guys alive? Are you good? Oh gosh.
No, I'm about to go down. Just go. There's the yeah. It's all good.
You pushing for him?
On the bright side, I've gotten 2 kills. So.
Oh frick.
What the?
No.
He just.
Yeah,
had a
I'm
rocket
going.
launcher.
He RPG'd you like I did. to his
Yeah, I'm
other
going.
teammate.
I'm just gonna go for the objective and see if I can get some money to buy one of you back. I like the concept of like the old wise guy who prepares the hero for his journey, you know.
It seems only yesterday that your mother and father were in here buying their first.
And also, I just like the concept of wand making. Like, it's a cool concept.
Oh, it's
because
so
there's
cool.
like there's a whole you could do a whole lore about how wands are made.
Yeah.
How?
Huh?
That's so dumb.
Oh, you're gulag.
You can't like wall bang this one wall. And so I died.
I think, something that I find interesting about just wands in general, and it's very prolific. It's when Ollivander's talking to Harry at the end of book 6. Well, not the end of book 6, midway through book 6, the end of 6th movie, where he says, the wand chooses the wizard. That has always been clear to those of us who study wand lore. And you're just like, I wish they just kind of told them why, or like, kind of how, but I don't even think they fully understand why the magical essence picks somebody.
That sounds more like a way for them to cop out and not have to like explain shit.
That
Yeah, but also, is it similar to the way elves have their kind of magical abilities, and whether the wand has a similar essence or knowledge about it?
right.
You know?
But like Devin, so like, while you mentioned that like you read the books and stuff, it's like I just didn't know you could read.
That's the real point of this discussion.
So that's what I'm really focused on. I just kind of like clocked out after that.
Hey,
Just
I'm
so
gonna buy
you know,
whoever is on top.
like, hey,
Just fly for the loadout.
just so you know, James, I didn't read the books.
Why'd
My
you
dad
say
read
you
them
read
to
the
me.
books?
My dad read them to me.
You're a liar.
I didn't read them, but my dad read them to me when we were young, when they all came out, and then we reread them all together as a family when they came out, when the movies came out. Where should I go for?
Yeah,
this
I'm
loadout
going
or
for the
no?
loadout. I'm going for the loadout.
Okay.
And then we need to go.
Okay.
We need to either do a supply run or just find money so we can get James back.
Yeah, so there are two buys here.
Fine, you can do this recon, I guess, since that's like how you guys want to play.
Okay, I see how you feel about recons.
My dad always read The Hobbit to us.
I love
We
the
read
Hobbit.
we read the Hobbits together. We read the Lord of the Rings
Oh,
together.
there's a
Hey, did
entrance
you
to
come get
the
your
train
gun?
right there. Holy crap! No, I'm getting it right now. Yeah, I
Okay,
love the
hurry.
Hobbit. Holy cow.
Hurry. The Hobbit's great. I did read bits and pieces of the Silmarillion, which just wasn't worth it.
Boop. Yup. I'm gonna go get max ammo.
Is that
Yeah.
the Cold War MP5?
Huh?
Is
No,
that
this is
Cold
the
War
Warzone.
MP5, Michael?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Couldn't tell.
But
Okay, we have enough to get James back. Let's get back to the truck.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Oh wait, maybe not. There's a team fighting on that buy right here.
Oh no! I'm going back to the buy that I bought Devin from.
This one?
No, the one on the hill. The one direct on south of us. The one like directly south of us. And then, if you're feeling lucky, James, you also go for the loadout, and we'll rush over to come give you cover.
Okay.
But if you're feeling lucky, if not, you can just land with us, and we'll just proceed as normal.
If you guys head over to the loadout, just like buy me immediately.
Yeah,
and then
that's
just
what I
drive
did
over.
when I got Devin, so I'll just do the same thing. I'm taking a
And
much
then-
slower route this time because I can't drive. Okay, Devin, hop out and drop your money.
Sure.
Any day now.
I'm dropping it off. Did it go?
Okay, alright, get back in the truck. Nice. And then we will rush on down to the loadout and come get you. I think if...
I'd also be. I know in the books they actually talk about.
Take. Yeah, no. Take cover. Take cover. Okay, get ready to bail in 3, 2, 1. Bail. Hop over the wall. Just push for James. Just push for James.
Sounds good. They're gonna
Yeah,
follow
I know.
suit.
But if they push on us and we ambush them, then we'll ambush them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, just to be even more... Oh, the zip line is not on this side of this building.
I'll head up.
What just happened? Oh, okay.
Where are they?
There's a whole team on the buy.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Yep.
Back up. They don't know that I'm here.
They're going to push. They're going to push, though.
From the left.
Okay. Just careful. Oh, gosh.
Left.
Oh.
Michael.
No!
Left.
They got him.
On
They got me.
Michael
They're
left.
behind you now.
They're pushing your right.
Oh, they came left. Yeah. I was hoping I was gonna get to the downed guy before he got up, but it was way too quick.
It's good. It like when I was on the loadout, it just like kicked me out from getting my weapons.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah, so I just like died when they showed up. I probably would have died anyways, but
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
yeah, no, I've watched Harry Potter.
Who's Harry Potter?
Yeah, no. I watched Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh.
Love Potter Puppet Pals. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, VAO.
The lore of that
Oh, no.
mysterious ticking bomb or ticking noise was just
Oh,
incredible.
that's such a good one. It's a pipe bomb! Yay! What a dorky show. I can't believe I wasted brain cells on that.
Because you loved it.
I did. That's the sad thing. It's fantastic.
All these kids got TikTok and the
What's
interwebs.
TikTok?
It's some sort of venereal disease.
What?
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 I'm very concerned.
As am I. I don't know why you would
I
say
didn't.
something. Yeah, you did. What are you talking
You
about?
have you literally said it. James and I were completely silent. There was no words being said, and then you said that.
I don't
we-
know what you're talking about.
We
also
all
video
have
proof
video
of it.
proof of it. There are 3 separate evidences pointing against you.
That's a lie. I don't have
Okay,
evidence.
there's 2 separate evidences pointing against you.
I'm
That's a
actually not
lie.
streaming right now.
I'm just gonna report your videos. People never
I'm just
know.
gonna report my. I don't think one report is gonna get a video banned. That's not. That's
I
not.
don't know.
That's
Modern
not
days,
necessarily
dude,
how that
modern
works.
days.
You don't know
I mean, I don't. But logically, it makes sense.
or if it's Bill Gates' report. That one report
I
matters.
mean, I
Michael.
guess.
Or the minority report.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's a
That's a
completely different thing.
completely different thing.
Kind of.
All right, Michael, you
Dude,
get pick again.
let's do it. I'm just gonna pick the worst spots. Who wants to go downtown?
Are we going on a trip?
Okay, so since James is so bloodthirsty, let's just fuel his bloodlust.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Good. That's what we're talking about.
Here I go.
That's what we're talking about.
Jumping into fire again.
Whee!
What's your preferred way to die? Without, you can't say in your sleep. 'Cause that's lame.
I mean, but it's
So,
true.
We're talking like violent deaths? Like,
Like-
so,
Dude, let's be more specific. What would be your preferred choice of suicide?
What? Why?
that's kind
Why? I don't want to talk about that.
Everybody knows the shotgun.
Oh
to
my
the head.
gosh, what?
Well, like, what if you like drove off a mountain?
Why?
You could survive
No!
that.
I don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, now if it was a really big mountain.
Okay, no. How about this? Let's go. If you know, let's make it specific. If you had to pick between drowning, being burned alive,
Drowning.
or buried alive.
I like how you say
Die.
drowning.
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was
He's a little
dramatic.
bit-
Again, I don't want to pick between one of those.
It was being buried alive and being lit on fire.
Yeah,
Well,
burning to death, drown, or buried alive.
I think my choice would be burned alive because I don't like the idea of suffocation.
Ugh.
So burned alive?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Michael, you gotta
I
pick.
don't want to pick though.
You gotta
Yeah,
pick.
That's so sad.
Don't be a weenie. Come on.
What are the choices
I'm
again?
feeling.
What are the choices again?
Burning alive, drowning, and
Alive,
being buried
burned alive. or drowned.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so, die of old age in my bed.
What a weak sauce.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna be I would rather be
Alright, never
buried.
mind.
I don't know. I don't like. That's not something I choose to think about because that's just something I don't care to experience.
You-
So
Interesting.
why even give it a thought?
I'm just saying. Here's my logic behind being buried alive. Right? You're gonna have a mild panic attack. You're gonna hyperventilate, and you're just gonna fall asleep.
Okay, all right. Mild panic attack. Yeah, sure.
You're gonna you're gonna have a major panic attack, but you're gonna hyperventilate so fast you're just gonna pass out. Upper window. I'm backing out. He's upper window up there.
Backing out of the game.
No, I'm just backing.
You both
up.
down?
Oh, I got down.
Oh no.
Behind you.
I think there had to be more than. I think there were.
Well, I eliminated 2 of them.
Oh, damn, well, good job.
Did better than me.
The guy who was like on that back window was absolutely reckless.
Oh, I died in my gulag.
I don't know. I like that's just it's just something I don't care to think about because it's like I don't plan on going out that way.
No, none of us.
No,
planned,
but
you
like
know.
that's just my process is like I don't even care to give it a thought
I don't
because
want that.
like for me in my brain there's no
Because it
reason
might
to
come
worry
back.
even thinking about that because I don't plan on doing that. Like that's just me personally. Like that's why I don't think that way.
That's fair. That's fair. No, I get you.
Win here and you
Acceptable.
return to the front line.
Am I going to live or am I going to die in my gulag?
You're up, soldier.
I made it.
You gave him a
Hey, good
Let
job.
go. Like a much. Okay, I need
Hey, no pressure with the entire game.
do you guys want me to do a buy and then one of you has to buy the other person, or do you want to wait the like 2 minutes and I do
Do a buy and then a supply run.
that's what I
Or
meant.
just-
A supply run or a most wanted? Are you guys willing to wait, or do you guys
Uh,
want me just to do the supply run?
I do the supply
Oh,
run. Faster result.
All right.
Okay. Well, how about this? Your most, your biggest phobia or biggest fear?
Spiders.
Spiders?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Or being alone.
Oh, okay. Michael?
I have a big fear. Like, I don't get squeamish when I climb.
James, you got somebody west
What?
of you?
That's me.
South of you? Or Michael, south of you. They're out over by that
That buy
station
station?
right there. Yep.
You mean? Shoot! There's people behind me.
Right behind
Now
you.
there's people behind you. Now they're all
Oh my gosh! I'm literally surrounded.
Shot from
I'm
literally-
surrounded by players. Oh my gosh.
That was a.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can we do one where we get, less than 40th?
Yeah.
Sure.
Once we get there, I'll call it. But until we do,
Okay. I think.
so spiders for James or being alone, which I can understand that.
I think So like my more like nonsensical like average fear would be definitely not necessarily. I think it would be a fear like it would go under the category of a fear of heights, but I'm not necessarily scared of heights because I'll climb up things. Like when I go to work, I'm 44 feet up in the air. I'm 60 feet up in the air. You know, with nothing but some metal between me and the 60 feet of nothing, you know. But I definitely, the thing that makes me scared, like, and I guess, so this is why it is a fear of heights. It's not me being high, but it's my brain playing tricks on me if I fell.
Yeah. What ifs.
And so that's what gets my stomach churning is like, and the worst, for those of you who don't know, I work at a theater and I'm a technician there. So one of the worst things is when I'm up in the catwalks and I'm not on the catwalks, but I'm on the cloud fixing lights, like just normal house lights. But in order to fix those lights, I have to hop off the catwalk, walk on the cloud, which is designed to hold way more than what I weigh, like thousands of pounds. Maybe not thousands, but it's supposed to hold like 100 pounds or whatever. It's very strong. But I have to lean over the edge of this thing to get my arm under the light to like fix it and stuff. And that is my least favorite part of my job because it's just so gut-wrenching.
Yeah, but at least you can like hold on to something when you do that. When you're up in the lift, like there's nothing to hold.
Oh, that's
on
true.
To.
And
It feels like
I totally get what you're saying with that fear because that fear is like you're up in a spot that you really don't have control in, and then the lift will move in a weird way, so like the whole pillar shakes while you're on it. It's not going anywhere because it's designed to do that, but like it doesn't feel like that when you're getting shook. But like my more
or when you have the power turned on.
I think my more genuine fear, and this is the one that I struggle with the most, is, am I picking again?
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe
Okay. This is the one that I struggle with the most, is like the fear of letting others down and like becoming an unreliable person or an untrustworthy person. And it's the biggest fear for me because I know I make mistakes all the time. And like I'm scared to like really reflect on it because it means I really have to take my mask, air quotes, my mask off and like really see myself for what I really am and like truly understand that like I have done things in my life that I am not proud of. And I've hurt people in my life that I'm not proud of. And it's a fear for me. Oh gosh, you got a lot of people on you. It's a fear for me because obviously that's a lot of pressure put on myself. But at the same time, it's like I'm also kind of glad that it's my fear because
This guy's trying to hit me with the helicopter.
we'll hit him back. It's definitely something that like I've grown to be like, I need to be a better person so I don't do that to people, you know? And
yeah, no, I get it.
and I've definitely had my bad days, like, and a lot of those decisions have followed me throughout my whole life of the mistakes I've made. So like, but it's also a reminder of like, I can be better, and so I need to strive for being like a better person, you know? So that's me personally. That's like kind of going a little deep emotional talk there, but those would be my two like big fears, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want UAV?
That's fair.
That. Yeah.
Sure. Let's see if there's anyone around us. No one's around us.
Had this question been presented, you know, like had I, say, you know, like 6-7 years ago, I would have said heights, right? Heights were my biggest thing. Then I took that stupid fall on while in Scotland and broke my arm, fell to 30 feet. And now I'm more just height conscious than height afraid.
Right.
Like, it was an irrational fear of heights. Like I full-blown panic attacks, right? But now it's more of my big two is one, being alone. Like, I mean, I'm getting kind of older, and part of me gets nervous about that.
Right.
And then the other is failing. Whether that it does mean, you know, letting somebody down, but more importantly, letting myself down. You know, because I've set these goals and like with my business and stuff, I'm trying to, you know, hit those marks, and it makes me like, every once in a while I have a freaking panic attack of like, are things gonna line up? Is my business gonna pick up? And so
Yeah.
I freak, like full blown
Right,
freak,
right.
Enemy UAV overhead.
which I hate because I'm like, things are going pretty darn well,
Right.
but still.
No, I get that. Every start of the month,
Gas is moving.
I panic of like making sure bills are on time, and like the financial stress of just life can be a lot.
Oh yeah, it's
Enemy
so
UAV
freaking
overhead.
frustrating.
Where are we going, guys? Are we? Oh, our bounty just ended. What do we want to do? Where do we want to go?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We wanna
I guess
do-
we're outside the
okay.
circle. We could just kind of.
Whittle our way
You
back
know what
in.
we could do? We could try and take the tower, the hospital tower, and then try and peg people who are outrunning the smoke.
I dig it. Let's do it.
Do you like that plan, James? Huh?
There's some people right on.
On the train? Yep, I
Okay.
saw that.
Okay. So, you know, the funny thing is there's one other irrational fear that's not like my biggest one, but it's just kind of funny and stupid because I know I
Mhm.
shouldn't. And it's stingrays. Frickin' stingrays, man.
You know, I mean that makes sense.
Things-
Stingrays are incredibly beautiful,
Flapping little
awesome
discs.
animals, but
Terrible.
they are deadly.
They killed Steve Irwin. Come on.
Where's that four-wheeler? Oh, it's gone now. Oh, there it is.
Enemy vehicle. My pleasure.
I'm just gonna plop
Oh, I don't
this
have it.
there.
I play.
I'll pick that up.
That's not play.
Boop. Nothing. There's no one. Where is everybody? Hmm?
Hey,
Where are the
everybody.
people? I want to shoot them.
So I'm in a drone, and directly north of us, just over the hill, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Five
teams.
teams.
Yep, all running around over there.
Directly north.
Directly north. Yep, right over the hill. So where James's mark is still.
Well, whose mark is?
James still has a mark on the train.
Train.
Oh, all the way over there?
So not all the way over there, but that direction. So they're all on that.
The hill that
just
I
beyond
marked,
that
or
hill. Yep, just beyond that hill that you marked.
did you just down someone? Dude, I've done that once too. It's so sick. Oh, we're getting shot at.
Here.
Yep.
I don't know.
Where?
Bullets just whizzed past me.
Behind us. That direction.
From the hill?
West.
Forget about that.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Right.
Oh, I got you. Where are you?
That way. West.
I'm going. Forget about
Oh, Devin,
Alright.
you're right next to James. Go
I
get
can't
him.
mark it.
I think you're on the roof. I gotta
No,
get
he's
up
not on
there.
the roof. He's down below.
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
you're on
I'm
the you're on
No,
that
he's on the
roof.
roof.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, I see him, I
saw
see
him
him,
up there.
I
I'm
see him.
coming.
Oh,
downed.
I'm
I
almost
downed
seeing
one.
him. Stop
Okay.
moving. Just get hidden and.
Don't worry,
stop
don't worry. I
moving.
downed one. His teammate has to revive him.
The zone's coming in, Michael.
Did you
Yep,
go?
let's go.
So you said west?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
go.
but
huh?
don't worry. They're gonna be running. I downed one of them. So they're gonna have to just run to outrun the smoke.
There's another. Oh, I'm gonna
Come
die.
on.
There you go. There you go.
Marking new safe zone.
I got out of it.
I want to get to a buy station, so that way I can buy
Yep, yep.
plates.
I gotta buy armor as well.
I'm gonna pick up a loadout just so I have ghost. No. No. Oh my gosh, no. Crap, crap, crap. Give me the sniper. Oh my gosh. No, my sniper. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Why can't I get my sniper? Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
What?
I'm getting shot at. I'm not
Oh,
sure where.
on the hill. I would love to help, but my sniper is literally unclickable. I literally can't grab my sniper.
Ah, damn.
Where'd you get shot from?
The hill.
Okay. I'm not seeing any.
They're right there.
Yeah. Oh.
I wish I could grab my sniper rifle.
Directly north 343. There is a team
Oh my gosh. No.
under the bridge. I just got shot.
I got it. Okay.
I'll go this way.
Crap.
Here I go. Forget about it.
343 north of you. You're gonna get shot
Yeah,
at.
they shot at James. It's the team I shot at earlier. Okay, I'm gonna buy you back, James. Devin,
Devin.
sorry.
No, I've got Gulag.
Oh, you got Gulag. Okay, there's some dead bodies here, but nothing on heartbeat, so take that for what it's worth. Oh, whoever was here just got in the car and drove off.
Oh, I died.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Okay, I'm good to come back.
Crap, I'm stuck. I'm not gonna get back. Did you buy him back? Okay, cool.
No,
you're
I don't
good.
have
You're
enough
good.
money.
Oh no! There we go.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Oh, Firehouse. There's a team.
I'm trying to decide where to go. I think I'll just drop right on.
Oh
you
crap!
guys.
I'm getting shot at. I'm getting shot at. I'm dead. That truck. The enemy truck.
James, there's a gentleman right up here. Oh, you got me. Wow, he hit me with the butt of his gun. Dick.
Clear and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. You're up.
All right, here's the question for you guys. If you had to pick one superhero power, what would it be and why?
Teleportation.
Teleportation? Why?
It's because then you can just go anywhere you want.
Where are you guys?
Seems like a very useful skill
Oh,
in
you
the real
both
world.
died.
Either that or telekinesis.
So you can put dirty images in people's heads?
No, telekinesis is the
yeah,
ability
move
to lift
objects.
to the mind.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking of telepathic. Telepathy.
Yeah, my mind flipped the two. Telepathy
Where's that
versus
truck going?
away from the helicopter.
Well, the helicopter flying above him is a supply helicopter.
Yeah. Don't accidentally fall
I
into
would
it.
pick time manipulation.
Okay.
I have always thought that that ability, that power, is cool.
Uh-huh.
Boop ba doo boo. Doo 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 doo. Okay, there's someone over there. That's... Oh, he's taking care of the helicopter, so he's distracted. I will let him stay distracted. Is there a vehicle at all, or am I just gonna have to book this? Oh, there is.
Yeah. So I'm that right there with you, Michael. Is time manipulation. Because then, you know, with that you can gauge, you know, particular outcomes and look at different futures based on different events or past events and readjust them or understand more fully where you went wrong.
I mean, it would be... It would be...
Huh?
Wait, say that again?
I said, is that ethically correct, though?
Oh, whoops.
To figure out what the best way to, like, talk to someone is.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But you know, just like going back and reliving a moment over and over and over again to try to fix it or see where you were.
Oh, did I get someone back? No, I didn't. Dang it.
I don't think there's anything healthy about that. But you know, being able to go and understand what you did wrong so you don't make the same mistake over and over and over again.
Right. I mean,
because you know, there's only so much you can do. You can see, like, there's too many, you know, scenarios where you get enveloped in trying to fix a particular situation or have a particular outcome, and you just go nuts over it because it's never really attainable. And so why waste your time on that? But you can realize and self-empathize and, you know, self-realize what's going on in your life or what might happen based on particular events. It doesn't guarantee it will, but it might.
I think for me, the one, it's just like, how does time work in our reality? You know, is it truly linear, or can it be touched and tweaked and manipulated with, yada yada? It'd be cool to learn that, like, to be able to discover that. I think on another note, though, like, I think going back to, like, that fear and stuff, no matter how time works in our reality, which obviously we obviously don't know how to manipulate that, because we don't know. It's something we probably will never understand.
You can tell that we don't know by the way.
Exactly. You can tell you can tell it's an aspen by the way that it is. But let's just say if this were time as depicted by the Avengers, by the MCU franchise, you know, where my life has been lived. I can't change the things that have happened in my life, but I can go back and create an alternate timeline where something does change, you know. So it doesn't change anything for me.
But the event still did happen,
right.
to one of
so it'd be like it'd be one of those cool things of, like, being able to go back and, like, maybe, you know, to be able to instruct myself, like, hey, like these are things that you are gonna struggle with in life, and, you know, here are ways that I have learned how to handle or overcome those struggles. And then at least when I got back, I would have the satisfaction of knowing that, like, that there's another me out there living a better life, you know, at least making other choices. Now, with that said, I am who I am.
Michael, you're picking me.
Okay. I am who I am because of the choices I've made and because of the choices other people made. And so I've been able to learn from those mistakes. But on the same thing, like, I'm still very, like, you know, I wish I would have never made those mistakes to begin with. I don't know why I jumped. Don't worry. Don't come for me. I'm following you. I don't know why I jumped.
You gotta pick a spot. Where did you pick?
Oh, right. Crap. Let's go airport. I don't, yeah, so, like, I don't know. But
yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm the same way. Just because, you know, I think it would be really good to be able to go back and look at those moments, but understanding you can't dwell on those, otherwise you just become so enveloped and you never actually progress
Right,
as a person.
right. Because
It's like I said, my biggest fear is really being alone, and it's because my past experiences they haven't always ended the greatest.
Yep.
And I enveloped myself in somebody who just didn't carry the same.
on
Same aspirations or same commitment, and so that's I haven't dated anybody in a year and a half. I haven't gone on a date with somebody in a year and a half. And that's a daunting thought for me. It makes me even more nervous about, that being alone bit. But, going back and looking at those moments doesn't, it's not going to change anything. I wouldn't change the way it ended because the result still was, that was a toxic relationship.
the more we talk about this, this whole concept, I think, because obviously my life is my life. I am who I am. I love where I am right now. I have an amazing wife, and I have an amazing family. I have amazing in-laws. I have a great job. There are things that I truly love about my life and that I don't want to change. But if I did have the power to manipulate time, on the whole concept of being able to instruct myself, I think actually it would be better to be able to because how your parents always try and teach you things about their life or whatever, and yada yada, all that fun stuff. But it'd be another thing to when I'm trying to teach someone or my or my kids a life lesson that I learned. Oh gosh, I'm dead. I got caught in a corner. Being able to actually show them hey, this is what I did and this is what happened because of that, for both good and bad, for both good and bad.
Yeah.
So maybe more of an instructional kind of power, like a teaching tool rather than an alterating tool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm already in. Ooh.
I'm a very selfish person, so. What the? Okay, that person.
Oh, dang it! I've never really used that gun
We
before.
just lost 47. Hey, we gotta get
Oh
to
my gosh!
15.
All right, well this is gonna be my last one regardless, so we have to get 15.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Wait, this game?
No. Then our next game is gonna be our last one, so we better get 15.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I thought you meant this game right now, and I'm like, all right.
No.
Guys,
This next one. Here, I'm gonna hop off headset real quick. I'll be right back. Okay.
He didn't listen to me. I'm going to kill him. Not actually going to kill him. Indeed.
Shoot.
Alright.
Michael has to press play.
What?
Michael has to press play. He's in command. Oh no, you could do.
No, I'm in command. But I don't know if he's there.
Yeah, I'd hold until he gets back on.
Okay.
Since we're going for 15. Or actually, we're going for a win. Which means Michael doesn't have to take place.
Alright. Let's do this. One more.
Yeah. James, you want to pick? Or a final go?
Sure.
I mean, I don't mind picking again. I've picked all the best spots so far.
We have not done very well. I'm just kidding.
Boop. Alright. Alright. So, I was gonna pull out a whiteboard for myself. I was gonna start keeping track. One of the things I want to do, I want to start doing deck tech videos again. But I'd like to like give more information about the decks rather than what I build with and like what its purpose is supposed to be. So I'm gonna start keeping track of the games I play with my commander decks and so on. So that way, after like maybe 10 or so games with this deck, I can give like a review of like how it actually turned out, you know, and then kind of give my thoughts about what I could have done if I had different cards, like what cards I would have replaced or swapped out with, or... So, I got my first one down. I couldn't get my whiteboard out in time though, so I just grabbed a piece of paper and used a Sharpie.
I mean, hey,
But I got
works, you know.
my first tally mark on this list is a W. You like to see that.
Win?
Why is there a W?
Huh?
Why is it a W?
Because I won with Abomination today. Yeah.
Oh.
So I have the 4 decks that I have with me that you guys play with and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep track of whether they win or lose, and maybe make like a note of like something that it was really good at or something it wasn't good at, and so keep an eye out for that, viewers. Because
guys, we have hostiles dropping in. Hostiles dropping in.
funny, I'm not even there anymore. I'm going to the stadium because there's a game on and I'm a Roaches fan.
Alright, UAV is active. Guys, I marked him right here. On building. On building.
Devin, we should just go.
Okay,
I don't know.
I don't like this. Circle.
Battle Royale.
Ah.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Oh, where'd it go? I guess.
Anyway, needless to say, I liked how the Abomination deck performed today. Mr. Parachute Guy, will you get out of my way there? Thank you. You guys are so far away.
Then why'd you drop badly?
No, you guys are dropping. I haven't dropped once. I just pulled out my parachute and been floating this whole time. Whee! Now I'm dropping.
I don't think
I didn't really see anyone else land here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we are being followed by anyone. Okay, I'm going into the upper level.
We got a team in the
Okay.
stadium.
We do?
Our bounty is on the southeast corner.
Well, dang, I landed on the upper level, and there's literally nothing up here. Like, some cash and a barricade, not even a gun.
Oh, there's a guy right there on my marker.
Where's a gun? Where's a gun? Where's a gun? Why can I not find a gun?
I hit him for a little bit.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. There's no guns up here.
You have a pistol?
There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom. Alright, I'm gonna keep running around and see if I can get behind him.
There's like practically no plates.
Oh, I don't have the card reader for this building. That's right. I forgot you can get one for this building. Okay, well, I'm right on top of the bounty.
They're up on the
They're-
top of the roof. Oh,
Oh,
we're getting
down
from
here.
behind now.
Yep. Not sure.
Are you in that helicopter?
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy parachuting.
Where to? Down, just down in the main area?
In the middle of the stadium.
Oh my gosh, is the only way to view into the stadium from the booth? Is that really the only place? Well, that sucks. What? There's a four-wheeler up here? What in the world?
Shit. Just got sniped. Oh, I just got
Where you at?
right above you.
Oh, you...
I'm coming, team!
Okay, Michael, there's a team on our right.
I was mistaken.
I'm coming, James. I'm coming.
They're like, right.
Crap, I'm coming. Hold on just a second longer. Dang it.
Forget about that.
He's gone.
He's literally right to your right.
Is he right below me?
To the gulag. Surviving Earth
No, he's to your right by the tents.
Okay, he must have...
Got him. He's on the four-wheeler.
Oh, there's a whole team. I'm pretty sure.
We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
Come on. Reload. Nice.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Michael.
Why? Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna come buy you back. Whoop. Do. Where is the... Oh, there we go.
Michael.
Yup, getting back inside so I don't die. Okay, we're just gonna rush in. That's fine, I guess. Boop. We have quite a bit of money. Not quite enough for loadout, though.
You guys kill the team? members here, or-
No, I only killed the person that was waiting to jump us. And I don't think he was on the same team as the guy that got you. Nice. Ooh, heartbeat sensor.
I think I saw someone over here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yep.
Coming.
Should I go?
Oh, I'm getting shot from the stadium.
Guy up here.
Oh, yep, I see him.
There was a guy pinned right
He
behind that white
ran
truck.
he ran with
Yeah,
his
I
no,
killed
he
him.
ran with his teammate. They ran behind.
Okay, one ran up
Yep,
here.
yep, that
The other
I-
one right
yep,
back
yep.
here.
I think they just ran to get some cover, and then they're probably going to re-engage us, or they're just going to run away. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they re-engaged. I'm going to catch up to you, James.
You have a heartbeat. Go ahead.
Nothing on heartbeat. Still nothing. Yeah, they may have just bailed. Or either that or they already have their loadouts. Holy cow. That'd be impressive. Yeah, I got nothing on Heartbeat. I think they bailed. Ooh, do we go for that loadout?
You guys got a loadout? It's only
I
100,
will.
129 meters away.
Right, but I'm pretty sure that's where the team we shot at ran to.
Gas inbound. Safe
It's
zone
on the roof.
I'm not picking anything up on the heartbeat sensor on the roof. Oh,
No,
our
it's
care
on the
package. Oh, so is theirs.
Yep, they just grabbed it.
Alright, well, be careful approaching them then, because they're going to have all their gear.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh my gosh, can I not climb anything, really? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Are you going for loadout?
I'm going to at least push for this building to maybe get the loadout. Because that's really... either that building or that building's the only way we're going to get to our loadout.
Yeah.
I didn't stun anyone on top, so.
You know, actually, on further consideration, I don't think he could have actually made that from that roof. Maybe he did. Here's what I'm gonna do. Our loadout drops are pretty indestructible, right? Like, they can take a hit.
Yeah.
I have
yeah.
some C4. I'm gonna try and blow it off and knock it down to you guys. So I'm gonna parachute down and see if I can do that.
Wow, he left a landmine for me. That's nice.
Did you die? Oh, I got sniped. Ooh.
No.
Oh gosh.
Where from?
A window in that building. Okay, do that. Grab that. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. That's another C4. Okay, here we go. Ready? Coming down in 3, 2, 1. Nope, didn't do anything. Okay, I don't know where that guy was that sniped at me, but... he's not there anymore. How are you guys doing?
I'm heading up.
Good.
I don't see anyone bouncing off rooftops or nothing. Oh, the building I parachuted from, there's a team on there now.
Which one was
That
that?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sniping probably at the team that was shooting at me.
No armor.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Ammo.
Enemy UAV.
Yeah, we need a police station.
Enemy spotted.
Down. Long shot, headshot.
Nice.
Whoa, whoa. Where's that coming from? It's coming from, sorry, I know it's coming from the same building, but he, oh, there he is. Come on, poke your head up. gosh, did he just try and do a 360 no scope? What was that? Oh, careful. Behind us, behind us. I got knocked down.
I'm coming down to you.
I got knocked down.
Right behind us.
Oh boy. Yep, I'm getting inside.
Go.
Oh gosh, I got down.
Ah, fuck.
They're pushing.
Back up.
Okay, just guard.
Yep.
What? Wait, whoa, Devin, where'd you go? What happened?
I'm standing
How did
right
I
here.
get hit?
I never left.
Where the heck did I get sent from?
I gotta grab these plates.
Oh, on us.
There you go.
Back up.
Reloading
Yep.
and replating. You okay, James?
Yeah, but I'm...
Dang it,
Not
sorry.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Did you lay down that claymore?
I did, yes. It's mine.
I'm gonna grab the Simtex. Okay, right outside. That team is still here.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
Oh
do-
yeah, they're right outside
there's
that
this
door.
team. Oh, nice.
Plating up. Watch this. Watch the inside door. Watch the inside. Simtex!
Run! Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I still have gulag though, so we're.
Oh dang it. Oh, I do too.
We were both-
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
If you survive, you earn your freedom.
I believe in you.
Pink. Okay, he is.
Here we go.
Oh, you got him. You didn't even need me.
Got him.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. If you lose, you're done here. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
I pushed through the middle. Back.
Nah, dang it. I shouldn't have pushed.
In that one. We're sending you back to base. It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
The question is can you live long enough to buy us back? Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
I saw the same.
Open up my eyes, wow, that's a song I haven't thought of in a long time. Oof. 16th. Almost 15th.
It's 15.
It's 16.
Yeah,
Oh,
16th
shoot,
place.
16. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll
Oh,
talk to you later.
okay.
Alright.
Bye. Woo.
Bye.
All right. I will talk to you later, good sir.
Okay.
Good night.
Good
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oof. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed our discussion as well as the gameplay with it. It was kind of not the thing I normally like to do, just because if I'm going to talk and discuss about something, I want to be able to like look things up and research them and be able to like get better input, better information about whatever it is we're talking about. But, you know, it's whatever. This is also being able to keep the entertainment going while we're going, even if it means we get like 46 like 5 times in a row. But but that's okay. It is what it is. So, if you like what you saw, and you want to see more of it, and you want us to talk about more goofy things or more serious things like we kind of talked about at the end there, let me know in the comments below. And give me a like, because that would help me out. Oh, I got sound for the group. Anything you can do to help support means a lot, goes a long way. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!